Why?
For retail theft.
Why am I going to jail? I didn't take nothing.
Well, put your hands on your back.
I have the money though, sir.
Okay, I already gave you 3 commands.
If I didn't pay for that one, then oh my god. Okay, because then that was accidental. Why am I getting like arrested now?
Many shoplifters truly believe their little tricks can outsmart the store's system. But the moment they let their guard down, reality catches up fast. These suspects are a clear example of when a shoplifter realizes the store was watching. We share stories to educate. Subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. What would make 2 young women choose to take such a risk in a place where employees are constantly watching every corner?
We can go in custody. But we didn't take nothing.
Concealed in her bag too. I just unfortunately
don't know which one.
Can't,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know though that she for surely.
Yes.
I'm going to jail? Why?
For retail theft.
Why am I going to jail? I didn't take nothing.
On March 14th, 2024, during a misty, rain-soaked afternoon, a pair of sisters walked into a department store. But the mindset they carried inside suggested something far different. A bold assumption that no one would notice, until officers suddenly arrived.
I don't want to give you my information if I don't have it.
You do have to get it.
I'm saying like I don't
You have anything on you?
Yeah, I got mace in my phone.
You got mace on you?
Thank you.
Hold on. It's got a lot going on. You want that.
You got one?
Just do it.
So we can what? We can go in custody?
And then you went back into the store and ditched it.
We didn't though. We had stuff in our hand. We never left out with it.
This lady was on, that officer behind you was on the phone with the asset prevention guy. They said they even got you on camera, okay? So all...
So this will go in front of the court, so we go on the cameras and they'll deal with it.
So we gotta get charged today and then
There's a lot of questions we gotta answer. Have you been arrested before for retail theft?
Yes, we have.
Well, I know that the loss prevention agent wants her
She doesn't.
taking her custody. So I have to figure out what you, so what I'm trying to figure out, okay?
Log the known subject with the orange hair registered owner of that vehicle.
You didn't successfully take anything, but the attempt.
What's going on? That's so irritating.
So we have to go by me.
But you're gonna take her, I'll identify her, and then I'll meet up with you guys in a second, okay?
You're gonna take her. These are. I have not searched her. I gotta wait. I'm gonna double check with the officer. This one.
Officers immediately spoke with the employee who had reportedly spotted the situation, working to verify what had happened and determine whether the second woman was also involved.
Okay, this is stuff they initially pushed out.
Yeah, they concealed it in their bags.
Okay.
Opposite exit.
Okay.
West exit.
Perfect. Anyone else with them? Could you come up with like a receipt on this of how much like this
You
is?
want it combined, otherwise I can try to figure out. Like, unfortunately, that one I didn't have concealed on the camera.
What they
She had stuff concealed in her bag too. I just unfortunately
don't know which one was.
Can't,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know though that she for surely
Yes.
stole it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I know she was walking around with these.
Okay. All right. As well.
I think she had the Nike things. I think she had socks.
We're just not sure what all because they brought the stuff back in, so we found it all.
Davis had.
So I say we just do a combined total together.
And for both of them.
Yeah,
For an
because if
attempted.
we're- yeah. Well, so he's gonna get a receipt and start working on that, but there's enough for her too.
Nearly all of them were meant for newborn babies. And once officers learned that one of the women was pregnant, they handled the situation with extra respect while escorting her.
When people are kind of
If you just want to do the full search here, and that'd be fine.
I don't know what your
In fact, let's move forward. I appreciate your cooperation, man. We'll get through this. We're as decent with you as you are with us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull the squad up, so you don't have to walk.
Okay. We're gonna do this for our safety and criminal process. Our supervisor is here, so I just gotta follow everything that we're expected to do.
You check that.
She already checked it. I just did a brief look.
Same for everybody. Same for everything. That we're just gonna put you in the squad. You good? Yep. So Aaron just did a search. Yep. We'll just do another quickie at the squad. We just don't know yet. Same, you know.
Okay. Because we did not leave out the store with nothing. We had stuff in our hand, but we did not leave out with nothing.
Sure.
Like,
Don't look at the videos.
know what's
We're kind of
going
going by.
All right.
We'll figure it out, man. Thanks for your cooperation.
Slippery.
Attention soon shifted to the second suspect. Unlike her sister, who appeared cooperative, this woman displayed a far more defiant attitude.
This is ridiculous.
I'm getting picked up too. So what's going on? I'm gonna go to the district and do it.
Well, how much did you steal? You know, how much did you guys? That's your answer. You're gonna probably go to county. County. Yep.
Take that.
What is it called?
County charges, state charges.
The jail?
That's gonna depend. We don't know.
So can you please not put it too?
How far along are you?
I'm 15 weeks.
I'm gonna tighten this one up a little bit because it's small. This that keep moving.
I didn't even get the card anymore. I don't even know why. So can you explain to me again? Because I don't know why I'm being arrested. Or
Because you put items in your purse.
no, I
And
didn't.
pass off on it. We'll leave it alone.
She consistently denied everything, each argument she made sounding as if she were questioning the police in return.
Officer Cortese?
Yes.
I guess for priors.
What's going on?
However many times you've been arrested prior for retail theft is going to play.
You're gonna wanna check
what's
these.
going to happen.
I don't know what they are.
So
But what if I didn't steal?
I think I'm taking.
I don't get it because I
I don't want to let you debate it with you.
I got it.
Okay.
we don't have no, like, if it should be on camera if that's what y'all see. If that's what y'all got a call about, y'all should see exactly what's going on. I think,
I'm just gonna put everything in your purse.
I gotta go to work.
Where you work at?
Ain't nothing, I work at a group home.
While the investigation was still unfolding, her patience seemed to fade quickly. Her demeanor shifted from one reaction to another as the realization began to settle in.
Require us to do, because believe it or not, people intentionally fall over and act like we pushed them.
We getting accused.
Okay, sorry.
Accused? Cause I didn't take. How long would this take?
11 to 14. What's your 20?
Depends.
So what's going on, sir?
Huh?
What's going on?
We're organizing stuff
I'm going to jail? Why?
for retail theft.
Why am I going to jail? I didn't take nothing.
For retail theft, ma'am. We already explained it. Okay?
Jail?
Jail. Yeah, Washington County Jail. Okay?
Why?
Because you.
Sounds like it.
For what?
So even if you don't,
Look at this.
even if you don't leave with the merchandise, theoretically, I'm not accusing you of anything. I don't know what happened. I
But
didn't.
if it's not on camera that I took anything, then what's going on?
A crime. Okay. Even if you don't take it. Hi, who are you? I need you to wait outside for me.
Okay, can I talk to them?
Not right now. I need you to wait outside for me.
They got hurt in the car. Next time, we can get sent to jail.
Speak to an officer.
This is hurting me now.
Following standard procedure, she was also escorted away. Yet with nearly every step, she continued voicing the same complaints again and again.
I don't want to give it.
Where's my car?
All right.
Hi, so I'm going to jail.
We're gonna determine that where we're going.
Can you let me know something, please? So I can get
It's not such another one.
Yep, can I face squad? Separate your feet.
why, though? Because I don't know why. I really want to know why am I That's I gotta go to jail. That's something that I didn't fucking do that.
Someone is on the other side and feed me the seatbelt.
Oh.
No, we'll settle that.
So, ma'am, can you tell me what's going on?
When she knows, she'll let you know.
Because he's come here and threw me off that I'm going.
In the end, both women were charged with retail theft, with the estimated value of the merchandise reported to be under $500. If convicted under Florida statutes, the offense may carry penalties of up to 1 year in county jail, up to 1 year of probation, and fines of up to $1,000. Now let's take a look at some viewer reactions. And trust me, people didn't hold back. I hate when women use being pregnant as an excuse not to be arrested, but they don't use it as an excuse to not commit crime in the first place. When second-time shoplifting has serious consequences, maybe theft will go down. This is ridiculous. If you can't afford baby clothes, you can't afford to have babies. Who is going to pay for your baby? Do you have a job? A belief that no one will notice can quickly turn into consequences that follow far beyond that single decision. True character is not revealed when life is easy, but when someone faces hardship and still chooses integrity over shortcuts. Let's move on to a woman whose strategy ultimately led to an ending she likely never expected.
If I didn't pay for that one, then oh my god, okay, because then that was accidental because it was supposed to be the 20W50. Wait, why am I getting like arrested now? Okay, why?
Why'd you lie? Sit down.
Because I'm scared, because I'm already like...
On November 18th, 2025, that story unfolded at a local AutoZone. After a report of suspected shoplifting, officers arrived to find a woman whose day was about to take a dramatic turn.
In the vehicle? I don't know if she's storing it. It didn't beep on the way out, but
Okay, well, I can't assume.
now. I know.
I'll look at the vehicle.
I'm watching her right now inside the store.
Okay, so you all keep eyes on the female. She's inside the business. It's right here.
Yeah.
So I have it.
48 I talked about. Yeah. He's been parked over there for a while.
Okay.
And I'm from Picacho, so I get a little weird. I got y'all, baby. They did dime stuff and then left. And then I put that over there on the end, but now she's back in. Okay.
Officers divided their approach into two directions. One remained inside the store to review what had happened, while another positioned outside to speak with a woman believed to be her companion.
And shoplifting.
No, I didn't know. I'm coming here to get some stuff.
Not
I
you.
guess
You're not involved.
No, I have my own money. You can check my account if you want. Like I
I
want to go home to my kids. You know.
I'm tracking. I promise.
Yes, sir.
As long as you're being honest with me, I
Yeah.
can work with you on camera.
Yeah.
Okay, that I've at least identified you. I'm
Yeah.
not running your information. I
Yeah,
don't
please.
care.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'm gonna help you out.
So-
I don't know. She's shoplifting.
Did she put anything in the vehicle as of right now? The
yeah,
oil and
yeah,
stuff?
she put a thing of oil.
See, I have another officer standing by over there.
Where's she at?
She's in the store. She went.
Yeah.
You're
Sorry.
good by me. I'm not putting your handcuffs or nothing.
Oh no, I know. I didn't do anything. So I'm just.
If anybody
Back inside the store, it was time for officers to approach the central figure in this situation. She exuded a difficult, impatient demeanor, despite the officers' attempts to calm her down.
What is that? Stolen? Cool. Talk to her.
Hey man, so you got the oil from the truck that you walked back to. Okay?
Okay, you didn't want to get. So I'm confused. So I'm getting the correct one?
Did you buy this?
I could have sworn I exchanged it. Here, let me check my...
Nope.
No, wait, I'm grabbing my thing to give you the receipt. What the heck? No, this is like, huh?
You gotta tell us what you're doing, man.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the correct thing.
So here's the thing, right? They said that you were in here.
Okay, and I told you I had to go outside to ask if it was right.
As officers continued raising questions, her anxiety seemed to grow. One explanation after another appeared, each suggesting that everything was simply an unfortunate misunderstanding.
Listen to Officer Hernandez. Let him finish talking.
That you were in here in the store before. You didn't pay for anything, and then you walked out and you had a bag with you.
Yeah, which
And
is
then
my
Hulk-
bag, yeah.
Yes, right?
Yes.
And then you came back inside, and you did not pay for it.
Okay, then if I didn't pay for that one, then oh my god, okay, because then that was accidental because it was supposed to be the 20W50, and I'm like dyslexic because I thought it was 5W20
But you
when I
didn't
kept,
pay for it.
my store closed at 9, so I like panicked when I like went, and that's why I put everything down, and it was not,
Do you want to pursue charges?
it was not intentional at all. I
Do you
thought
have
it
your
was
ID on you, man?
I don't, but like this is absolutely not Marquisha.
Okay, catch your breath, okay?
Oh my god.
Give this officer your name.
How about you just talk to me? What is your name?
What?
What is your name?
My name is Kayla.
Okay.
Just for the time being, can you just put your purse up here, please?
I really don't
off your
appreciate.
purse.
Can you
Just
please?
relax.
I, no, this is
Catch
very.
your breath.
No, this
What?
is very. It's Layla. It's not Kayla. This is very like.
It's
not,
Layla? Your
no,
date of
it's
birth?
Layla. It's Layla. Yes, this is very like
What's-
overwhelming to me.
Relax, catch your breath.
Okay, I'm sorry because
Okay.
like
We're not
obviously
doing anything to you,
I
okay?
don't fend well with like around police and like I don't like
Okay,
I don't
well,
like
we
it because
haven't
I
done
feel
anything to
I know
cause that, okay?
I mean you guys haven't personally, but
We're just
I'm
doing our
sorry,
job,
and I'm
okay?
looking
See
for
what
work
we
right
can
now
do,
at
okay?
10 and like I was trying to.
Layla.
The store also bluntly stated. Strangely enough, she was completely fixated on different versions of the story to explain her behavior.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it. I'm not the manager of the store.
We can trespass her too, if you like.
Yeah,
What?
but I'm
Why
not
am I getting? I don't want to get trespassed. I stay like right up here. Like I know, but I was supposed to come in here, and the issue was that I needed to get the quart of motor oil or whatever for the truck.
Okay.
And I kept saying, like, and I wrote it down, and I wrote it down as 5W20.
Okay.
Because when I was over here, I was like, hold on, I need to go see if that is the correct one, because I don't want to spend all this money and have it not be the right oil. And then when I got to the car and I asked my friend, she's like, no, sweetie, it's not 5W20, it's 20W50. And then I was like, wait, what? And then so we sat there and she Googled it for me, and then she showed it to me, and she's like, yeah, it comes in a black thing. It'll be the only one that's in there. And I was just like, oh, what? Okay. And then I looked and I was like, okay, what the 5W20 out there with me? That was totally accidental. Like, I had left everything else here on the counter because I want to check out with all the rest of the stuff, but me taking this one bottle out there was purely accidental. Like, it really was, because I was trying to look for my notebook where I wrote down what I needed.
You came back inside, you were going to
Yes.
buy 10W50?
And I was going to buy, the 20W50.
But you just needed a quart, and then now you're buying a 4 quart?
And then, well, no, I'm trying to ask him like how much it's going to come out to in total with that, like with the, I don't need it right.
The police proceeded to search the bag she had with her at the scene. What information might be revealed, or what inconsistencies might there be in her testimony?
Same page, okay? And so we can, for our documentation, this is your purse, right? Can I make sure there's no other merchandise in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't like do that grabby thing, please. Like that makes me feel
I'm
very.
just letting you know because for our safety, I don't want you
Yeah,
grabbing
of
anything
course,
from the
okay.
purse, and that's why I took it away
Yeah, of
from you.
course.
Okay, and this is just all your stuff?
Yeah. And this is my friend.
Did your friend use or what?
Yeah, that's like totally irrelevant.
I'm just asking. No, it's just a
Yeah,
question.
but it's irrelevant. I don't want to. It's not about her.
Yeah, I get you. Okay. Well, is this one yours too?
Huh?
Is this one yours as well, your purse?
No, that one's hers. That's,
Hers?
Yeah, that one's hers, and that's the one that had all the information written down of what I needed.
This is her
This
purse.
one's her purse?
Yeah, that thing, that one's hers.
This one? She's at the front of my car. She's detained with me.
Why is she detained?
That's not your problem. My problem is this yours or is this hers?
Will she say, when we ask her, is she going to say it's yours or is she going to say it's hers?
Or is it nobody's?
I don't want to get anybody. I
Miss
allowed
Layla,
you to search my purse. I allowed
Layla,
you to look through my property.
Layla, look, I'm asking,
Yeah.
okay? Is it yours or is it hers? Or is it just nobody's? Was it here before we?
It is? Okay.
In there,
We don't
so
know
I
who
don't.
it is? So it's abandoned property? Where was it when we got here?
Because if she
It was
tells
right
us
here.
she doesn't
It's
know who it is
literally
either,
right.
it's just
So
abandoned
it's been
property.
sitting here the
So
whole
it
time?
doesn't
Yeah,
belong
since
to
I could tell
anybody.
you.
Is that what you're saying?
Mine, yes.
It's yours?
Yes. That
Can I make
one's
sure there's no
mine.
merchandise in there?
I don't want you to look through that one because that one's like my personal one. I really don't want you to look through that one.
Okay, hey, Sarge, she's claiming it's hers. She doesn't want us to look through it.
They also discovered that confirming her identity was far from easy. Her reluctance to cooperate only made the situation more complicated, leaving officers with little choice but to place her in handcuffs.
I don't. Oh, wait, why am I getting like arrested now? Okay,
You're
why?
being detained at this time because you are going to be charged with shoplifting and then also trespassing, and you're not coming back on Friday.
Well, and until we figure out who you are,
How long have you been living here for?
I've only been living, a few years. I went to college here for a little while.
okay, your ID is not in here.
No, sir, it's not.
Because if you're lying who you are going to jail tonight. You probably won't even go to jail. If you have a petty warrant, I don't care about petty warrants, right? So be honest with us, please.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not. I can tell when you're lying. I've been doing this for a bit now, and I know when people are lying. All right.
There's not.
Fine. What's your name and what's your date of birth? This is the last chance you get.
You want to go to jail or not? This is how simple it is. You can tell me who you are and stop playing games because I'm done. Okay, I'm the sergeant. My name is Chris Baker.
Hi, Chris.
I have people here who are in the middle responsibility for your actions.
Yes, I am.
Okay?
Yes.
Tell
I'm
them
sorry.
who you are.
Okay, can
Legally.
we do this outside
Yes.
then? It's
Yes.
the middle of the business and I'm worried about.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. We'll do this outside. Any more games?
Why make things so difficult? Simply providing her name and identification could have helped resolve part of the situation. But by then, even tears were no longer enough to change what was unfolding.
Michaela?
Yes.
Hey, why'd you lie?
Sit down.
Sit.
No,
Sit.
because I'm scared because I'm already like,
Do you have warrants?
no.
So why would you lie if you have no warrants? What's the point? We're gonna.
I did not shoplift intentionally. Like, I did not, I swear, I did not.
Michaela, we're past that.
How do you spell
I know.
Michaela?
If you don't want to get charged, like literally, you giving your fake name is not going to do anything.
Yeah, I know.
Alright?
I know.
So, now then, I promise you're going to do. Okay?
Okay.
So give it to her. Spell it to her.
Michaela.
All right, Michaela. So you are going to be arrested for shoplifting. You're going to be also trespassed from here. Okay, violation. All right.
Can I please, like, smoke
I'm going to need you.
Do you have anything on you that we should be aware about? Any drugs, narcotics? No? No weapons?
Any weapons? Okay, so
You're not gonna find anything else on your person.
it's white powder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Careful. Yeah. You have extra gloves on you?
According to the official report, the woman was ultimately charged with shoplifting, criminal trespass, and possession of a controlled substance. These charges can carry serious legal consequences, including possible jail time, probation, and financial penalties if she is found guilty. When this case was later shared publicly, many viewers reacted strongly, saying things like, "The fake baby voice is infuriating. Should be locked up for 10 years just for that alone. I love how they act afraid, innocent, and traumatized by the police when they get busted. Stealing is stealing. She is acting like a baby. Act like a grown-up. You did it on your own. Up to it." Situations like this show how quickly a chain of poor choices can turn a minor incident into something far more serious. When pride outweighs common sense, a simple shoplifting ticket evolves into a life-altering felony. Conclude today's topic with this woman and her offensive actions. Don't forget to follow us so you don't miss out on more authentic footage like this.
Well, put your hands on your back.
Okay, I have the money though, sir.
Okay, I already gave you 3 commands.
Please, sir, just give me one break. I'm begging you to do anything, please. I just need to pick up my son. I can pay for it. You can walk me to the car and I can pay for it.
Doesn't work that way.
I promise you, please, sir, I'm begging you.
Sit back down.
It all began on December 27th, 2025, when officers received a report from store security about a suspected retail theft involving a rather bold attempt to bypass payment at several aisles. Let's take a closer look at what unfolded.
I'm working an off-duty assignment at Walmart located at 1550 South Valley. Contacted by loss prevention officer Araceli Perez. She had observed a female switching tags on items in the upper row.
Yeah. So whatever like brings up is a pair of leggings. That's
Probably that big toy or what? It's a Fisher Price or something. She looked right at us. Looked right at that yellow one.
yeah.
Grab up his leggings.
Yeah, it came out as a girl's swimwear, but it's for $1.
They look like more than one item.
Yeah. It rung up two items. Should take a switch that one too.
Uh-huh.
It came up as a tape measure.
Well, that one right there is $24 or $28.96. That one right there. Yep. So she's over. Oh, she didn't pay for that one either. She's going to jail. It's gonna make us run? Nope.
Every move she made had already been carefully monitored. The moment she pushed the cart past the exit, a surprise was waiting just outside.
This one you didn't even scan this, and this one came up as
Let's go inside the office.
I'll pay for it. I mean, you had already crossed the final point.
Over there on the bench.
I saw you.
Have a seat on the bench right there.
I promise you, I didn't know I could pay for it right now. I
Okay.
have the money.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Okay, I have the money though, sir.
Okay, I already gave you 3 commands, and you're not listening, right?
sorry.
Okay, put your other hand behind your back.
I know, but I can pay for it. You already passed the final point. But I paid.
I'm gonna put this money in your front pocket.
I
Okay?
can pay for it though,
We'll have a
sir.
seat.
Can we it's just...
Sit down.
Being asked to return and pay for the items was already uncomfortable enough, but it got even worse when she gave a reason for the theft.
789. So do I have a female detained? What's your name?
It's Perla Garcia.
It's what is it?
It's Perla Garcia.
Perla Garcia? Okay.
I really can't have no contact.
So, Miss Garcia, before I talk to you, I gotta re-talk, okay? You said yes? Okay. So what's going on? Why are we stealing today?
It was Christmas and I wanted to get my son something.
Okay. Where's your son at right now?
He was a little just one. It was his
One.
first Christmas, you know, and I'm sorry.
Are you working?
No, not right now, but I'm gonna start school tomorrow and I was just trying to do something for him because I felt so bad, but I can pay for it. I
So
on purpose, you know, like.
Well, you did do it on purpose.
I understand, sir.
You just put tags on there when they weren't there.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. It was just trying.
So what items did you not pay for? This jacket? Is there anything else?
No, I don't. I can't get my receipt.
Where's it at?
I'm pretty sure it's in my pocket.
Can I pull it out of there?
It's not in that one. It's not in that one, sir.
Where's your ID at?
I don't have it on.
You don't have an ID? Somebody in the car?
No.
You're by yourself?
I can pay for it all, sir.
One by name and DOB?
And I won't come back, sir. Like I promise.
We'll get to that.
One mistake seemed to lead to another. Nearly every statement she made quickly unraveled under simple questions. Yet she always seemed to have another explanation ready.
How'd you get here right now? You drove? Where's your keys at?
I don't have. Well, I mean, I came with somebody.
So you're lying to me now?
I'm not lying to you, sir. I was saying.
Because I asked you that earlier. And you lied to me.
Well,
That's how many times already. Well, here's the thing. When somebody, listen, let me say something, okay? When people aren't truthful, do they get... That's why I'm asking you that. I'm giving you a chance. That's why I asked you again. And you initially lied again. And then...
Because I'm just really nervous, but I need to pick up my son.
Well, you're under arrest.
No, sir.
Well, you gotta learn it. You gotta learn your lesson.
I swear I can pay for it.
You gotta learn your
I
lesson.
can pay for it, sir. Like, I have the money.
Yeah.
Please, I won't ever come back here ever again. I was just trying to do it
That-
for myself. I won't lie to you about anything. I can give you information, something, please, sir.
No, you're not an informant. I'm not asking you about stuff like that. All right.
Please don't let my son. I just want my son back, please.
Well, won't you be out tomorrow?
Tears followed. Then please. She even mentioned her son, hoping perhaps to appeal to the officer's sympathy. But experience had already taught them that the facts speak for themselves.
Well, you shouldn't be stealing.
I wasn't trying to steal. I was just.
Here's the thing. At this Walmart, here, let me. That's what we get paid to do.
I didn't walk out the doors. I can still pay for it, sir. Please give me a chance.
If you would have paid for it, you would have paid for it earlier.
I know, sir, but I was just trying to say sorry right now. All of it. I can pay for
It
everything.
doesn't work that way.
But why? If I haven't
It's
walked
like
out the
if somebody
door?
killed somebody
But I
and they said,
haven't
"Well, I
walked
don't,
out
I'll
the
let him live." No,
But I
it doesn't work that
haven't
way.
walked out the door, sir. Please give me some mercy.
You pass cars
But
right
I
there?
haven't walked out the door, sir.
You don't have to. All you gotta do is pass right there.
Please, sir, just give me a chance. Please, I can pay for it. Just one chance, sir, please.
Here's the thing, Miss Garcia. You haven't followed my instructions, right? And you lied to me
I'm just so nervous.
multiple times.
Please, sir, please give me a try. Please, please, sir, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm really begging you. I just
Yeah.
said I don't have
Yeah, I mean, a 1-year-old, you could have went down to Savers and got...
Soon after, the staff returned with a receipt for the stolen items. The emotional pleas were no longer enough to change the outcome.
Did you refund the money?
No.
Because she's not going to be able to take all that stuff. Going to have to refund it. Well, here's the thing. You are going to go to jail, okay? If you stop all the drama, get for $25.98. A Fisher Price, that push toy, is $28.96. And then you have an Insta camera. It's pretty expensive, $92.48. That Insta camera.
But I can pay for it.
That totaled out. It's not like a $20 bill.
But I'm telling you, I can pay for it right now.
How?
I can pay for it. I have the money to pay for it.
Where is it at?
Give me the refund, and I can go to the car. I can pay for it. You can walk me to the car, and I can pay for it.
It doesn't work that way.
You.
See, that's even worse.
But it's because I
Don't
have
stop.
to pick up
No,
my son.
stop. Stop the drama. That's not going to change anything. It doesn't work that way. All right? Don't. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Okay? You knew the consequences that could happen if you got caught. Yes, you did.
I know, but
You knew the consequences.
I thought though that if I could pay for it, it would be fine.
No, it doesn't work that way.
I can pay for it.
Nothing could have led to her becoming such a terrible person. The police were still patiently waiting to see what kind of tricks she could pull.
Here's the thing. When you steal from Walmart, they don't let you pay for the stuff.
Okay.
Doesn't work that way.
But I didn't take it. I didn't walk out the doors.
You don't have to walk out those doors. Okay, get an attorney and tell the attorney that. I'm telling you that you don't have to go out the front doors. You don't have to. Once you pass the points of sale, which is over there,
You said you would help me.
you're trying to give me all these excuses,
Not an excuse.
and no, and that's BS. All right?
I have to get my son.
Yeah, I doubt it.
You don't doubt it? I have
What's the number?
I don't know the address by memory because she keeps moving.
So she must be able to take care of them then.
She's 30-something. She's 39.
Okay.
Her name is Victoria Delgado. My son.
So you don't know where your son's.
By memory, but I can tell you.
But
if
you're
I
an
get
adult.
there. I've never known.
I'm gonna count it right now. So it's 27.91, 25, 75, 85, 95. So they gave you some extra pennies.
So I'm gonna have you sign a paper. It's basically notifying you that you are.
Oh, please don't take me to jail, sir. Please.
Stand up. Let's go. Okay, look. There's nothing in there, right? You see that?
Despite numerous unsuccessful attempts to plead her case, she was arrested, taken to jail, and charged with retail theft. This charge carries a sentence of up to 1 year in county jail, up to 12 months of probation, and fines of up to $1,000 under Florida statutes. And here's what viewers have been saying about this unforgettable case. "I will pay for it," words that are always heard after they're caught stealing. She thought her 1-year-old son would be traumatized missing out on Christmas. The only trauma is having a POS mother. This cop is a Zen master. Every riposte, effortlessly executed. Appeal for sympathy rarely changes the outcome once the facts are clear. The easiest way to avoid a moment like this is simple. Make the right choice before the situation ever begins. What do you think about this? Tell me in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe so you're here for the next one.